Hi friends, I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Welcome to our second YouTube video, and I am back in action for now. You may have noticed that I look a little different now. Yes, I do have to wear this eye patch for a little bit. The sickness that I have, sometimes it does affect my eyes, so I'll have to wear this for a little while, but I'm all right. So today we're going to be doing a project that is going to be really fun. All you need is a piece of paper, some glue, and some scissors. And then an old magazine or an old book or an old map or anything that you are allowed to cut up. Check with your parents first, okay? So again, today I'm going to be using my little mat here made of cereal box that I cut out just to keep marker or anything from getting on my table. I'm going to put my paper on top of that and we're going to get started. So for today, we're going to be creating kind of a fantasy landscape. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through the magazines and you're going to pick out pictures or images that you like, and you're going to cut and paste them onto your paper in order to make your own kind of fantasy world that you like. So for me, I went ahead and picked some ahead of time so we don't spend a long time watching me look through magazines. And I'll demonstrate a little bit of what we're gonna do. So for me, I really like trees and nature. So I have this really beautiful picture of a forest that I'm going to cut out, and I'm going to glue it onto my paper. I'm going to turn the camera now so that you're able to see what I'm doing. Hoping my stand will be a little more stable. And I'm not going to bother with trimming the edge just yet because I can cut that all off after. And don't worry about it if you rip it. I'm actually going to be ripping some pieces on purpose because I like the ripped look. And I glue it on the edge like that. So don't forget, you can pause this video at any point, go get your supplies, take a break, because I'm going to be going pretty quickly. I'm going to put a ripped edge here because I want it to have that kind of natural ripped look. Now I'm going to put some more trees because I like that. And you can see an image is starting to come together. Maybe we're at the edge of a funky forest. I don't know. Let's see what else I got here. Maybe we've got some... Oh yeah, let's add a little bit of ocean. So maybe I'm going to rip this edge up here. Just like that for fun, because why not? It ripped off right next to the tree a little bit. And I'm going to add some mountains in the background. So maybe we're also next to mountains. Who knows what's happening in this world? It can be everything that you want. I just tucked it under here, underneath that little bit of tree. And don't worry if it looks crazy, that's kind of the point. Cut this out. I thought this was really pretty. There's like a little tiny pool here. So I'm going to add that in somewhere. Where do I want there to be a little tiny pool in my picture? down here, there's a little bit of water. You can even skip ahead if you want, just to see the end results. I don't mind. And let's see. I'm gonna find some more stuff for the sky and the water. Oh, here's another beautiful water part. Maybe there's a bit of a pool in the background. Found some beach. I think I want to add a little bit of beach into my picture. Some beach with some mountains. Maybe it's coming up on the side here. And it kind of meets with the other one. I think I like that. I can even kind of get it to line up. That's cool. Oh, what else do I want in my fantasy world? I have some cool stuff that I'm saving for the end too that I cut out. Maybe let's add some more oceanside stuff over here. I think I like that. This says it's from the Dominican Republic. So it's nice and sunny over there. Maybe there's a bit of a walkway. I don't know, you can walk out. Oh, this looks really nice. I think at the front we're gonna have some kind of rocks and little trees, plants at the bottom. I've got some coming out next to my little pool. I think I might start to trim a few of these extra pieces off just because they're going to stick to the paper. But can you see my crazy fantasy world is kind of forming one picture? I'm going to keep going until the whole background is filled, and then I can start adding cool things into the front. Oh, here's a piece of a forest. I like that. Well, maybe the forest needs some ripped edges. Let's give it some rippy lines. Because I like the texture. Yeah, maybe it's, I'll cut a little bit more off. Yeah, I like that. Maybe it sticks up a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. You can see it covers the water a bit. Maybe there's a tree coming up in front of it. You could even make a ripped top like that to kind of show how it's rough on top. I kind of like that it's like a little growth. And what else do we got here? I think I want to add a little bit of sky going on at the top. Yeah. And because it's my crazy world, I can make it however I feel like. So I'm gonna add some stars up here. Why not? I'll lift up. I can just fit it in over top there, I think. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that looks good. I'm digging that. What else do I want in here? Let's see what else I will do. Maybe there's a little more beach in that corner. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Some rocky sand and stuff. Let's put that. Yeah, that'll look good. I kind of like the fact that it doesn't match up perfectly because it kind of adds to the mysterious feeling of my fantasy world. And maybe I'll find a little bit more water or something to put in this spot. So let's see what I have here. You know what? I just found this little piece of city and I think I'm going to put it in because maybe there's a few skyscrapers back here. Maybe there's a city built on the top of this hill. Yeah, I think there is. I think someone built a city up there. Alright, let's add a little bit more water. I think I can do it. Maybe there's someone snorkeling. There's a picture here of a lady snorkeling. Maybe she's swimming in here. She's just below the dock, having a swim. Here's a perfect strip of water. Oh, that'll fit nicely. But I don't want to block Our Lady, so I'm going to tear off a little piece. Yeah. One more little piece of dock I think I can fit in right here on this empty space. Yeah. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna turn your paper over. I'll show you my picture first. I'm really happy with this. It looks kind of crazy, but you can still kind of see what's happening in the picture. So you're gonna turn your paper over, and any place that you see a white part, you're just gonna cut it off. Like this. I'll show you. Any part of the magazine or the picture that's hanging over the edge of your paper, you're going to chop it right off. you're gonna do then is you're gonna flip it back over and you're gonna have a nice flat piece of paper. Now we can add some of the fun parts, I think. So I really quite liked this fish. So I'm gonna cut it out. He's gonna be living in my scene. Quite a funky looking fish, so that's why I like him. He's like looking for his next meal, I think. I'm gonna put him below the dock, I think. He's just gonna be giant fish. He's swimming away from the lady. And what other fun stuff could we add? Oh, here's a cool one. Here's a girl that's surfing. Let's put her in. You also don't have to cut it exactly. If it's really tiny and really hard, it kind of just works to cut around it too, which is what I'm doing with this girl. Here's my little surfer chick. She's gonna be surfing up here. I might just put some glue on the paper because I don't want to rip her. She's going for a surf up at the top, and let's see what else we can put into the forest. I have some really neat things that I saved. This is my forest, so I can add whatever I want. And maybe in this forest, somebody found a dinosaur skeleton. Yeah, I think that's what happened. So I'm gonna cut out this really neat picture I found, and I think it's at a place in Alberta. So once I put it on, I don't know if anybody will be able to guess where it was taken. But I'm pretty sure that I know. So you can also use this time to look for more fun little things you want to add to your background. Like maybe there's an animal you want, or something crazy. Maybe you have a picture of a person that you think would look really funny, or a face, or anything. You could make it as weird and wild as you want. I just made mine kind of realistic because that's what I wanted to do, but you could make yours as insane as you felt like. Dinosaur teeth. Yes, they got found in this forest. Because why not? It's just for fun. And then I can just trim off the extra piece here. The dinosaur's teeth that are sticking off the page. They're leaning up against the bark here. Well, there goes the glue. That always happens at one point or other, doesn't it? I'm back. I'm just going to get rid of some of these extra papers so you don't have to watch me sort through papers for the next 20 minutes. Because I have some other stuff that I would like to add. Let's see. So you could add some giant plants. Oh, this looks fun. Maybe my planet has a crazy moon up in the sky. I think it does. And you know what else it has? It's got some really fun stars. For the stars, I'm doing a ripped edge because I like that effect. You do it how you want. I think we're almost done here. Might have one or two more things to add, but my picture's starting to look finished. I really like this sunflower, so let's incorporate that somewhere. This is a land of weird and wonderful objects where giant flowers grow. Alright, so I think that's about it for me. But you guys can go even further and add whatever you like. So maybe you could glue animals into your picture, or crazy looking people. You could make a person full of cutout images. You could make your dream living room. Here's a chair that I really liked. You could make anything you wanted. So I just recommend at the end, you once more make sure you trim everything. So you got a nice square, and make sure you clean up after yourself. But I really like this picture that I created, even though it looks a little bit crazy. I really like that effect. And it was really fun to do. So I hope you join in with me. And as always, Feel free to send me your work. I love to see what you guys make. My email address and my Instagram, where I do other art videos, are both in my bio. So have a fantastic afternoon.